Right. I'm going to share my screen with you all. Second. Right. Hope everyone can see our screen. Right. Okay. So I actually muted you all. If you want, you can raise your hand and unmute. Otherwise, we will keep mute because in that way we don't want to get unnecessary background volumes while we are talking. When somebody wanted to talk, please raise their hand. If they have any questions, we are happy to answer them even later. Right. So good evening and good night and also good afternoon to somebody from Asia. So since I'm in a little bit of Western, it's actually still daytime for me. But I know in Sri Lanka you all are celebrating Vesak. Happy Vesak to everyone. And even though this is a holiday, I know everyone has so many celebration, but still you manage to come. Thank you so much for that. And we would really like to welcome you all to Catalyst Change Week 2023. This is especially Sri Lanka chapter. We are going to do a lot of things in Sri Lanka, but this is our start. We have just started, but we have done a lot of things. So it's okay to share our stories to the world because we have done a lot of things so far. We are planning to do a lot of things. So today agenda will be, I'm going to talk to you all a little bit about what is Catalyst and what we are going to do and what is the world, what around the world happening. And John from South Asia Head, he's also with us. He's also a little bit talk about South Asia, and also I'll talk about what is the sustainability, how we can develop our businesses as a sustainable business models to fulfill SDG development goals. And in the same time, I got really amazing two case studies here today. You all know Udara from Green Care. She's going to share about her story and how she has developed her story as a sustainable business model. And at the same time, we got Ishara here from you all know Under the Tree, Nuga Trees Kata. He's from group team one, and also he's helping us to elaborate this Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka team. So we are going to actually have a nice discussions here. After 45 minutes, discussions, we are going to open a Q&A session. You can ask any questions, any clarifications you have, we can do that. And in the same time, I really wanted to mention you that we are happy to speak in local languages. That's totally fine. Since this is Sri Lanka chapter, we want you to be very comfortable with whatever the language you want. So please raise your hands, please raise your concerns. So, but session will be in English because we know everybody understand English. So, right. So we are ready to start. Before I do anything, I wanted to welcome everyone, and at the same time, especially John. He's the behind the scene kind of like a hero. He's always trying to help us by giving the platform, organizing all the technical things, and at the same time leading the Asia chapter. So, John, I would like to invite you to just to share with few words about Asia chapter and the Catalyst 2030. Kind of like the insights.
Thanks, Achala. First of all, I'd like to thank Achala and the Sri Lanka chapter for organizing this really exciting session for tonight. I'm currently in Manila, so it's 9:30 my time, but I'm usually based in Australia. So for those who haven't met me yet, I'm John. I'm the Asia Pacific coordinator for Catalyst 2030. I know there are members and non-members that are here in the call today. So please indulge with me as I present some more details about what we do in Catalyst 2030. So once again, I'm John. My pronouns are he and his. And as mentioned, I'm Asia Pacific coordinator. If there's anything that you'd like to ask or if you're curious about even after this presentation, please do reach out to me. So I put there my email address. I'm also a member of Catalyst 2030 before becoming part of the secretariat. My advocacies are, I have a nonprofit in Manila around meaningful youth engagement, climate action, mental health, etc. So I'm really also very curious to learn about the sustainability journey of our presenters today. Without further ado, I'm sure I know Achala will be playing this later, but I can skip this. But in a
I think
nutshell,
that's fine. You can do the intro. You can play this after. I can start from this point over.
all
No
right,
problem. You can do that.
let me load the video for a little bit. This is just a 2-minute video for everyone.
Catalyst 2030 is a movement of social entrepreneurs and innovators embracing collective action to achieve the SDGs by the deadline 2030. Our 1,500 members are active in 197 countries. By emphasizing collaborations, Catalyst 2030 is leveraging the power of the collective to accelerate real change in the lives of billions of people around the globe. What do our members say about Catalyst?
Catalyst 2030 is an invaluable global community of impact entrepreneurs.
Our relationship with Catalyst 2030 has really taught us the power of co-creation.
Join Catalyst 2030 and network, bond, and collaborate with our family members.
And I like the spirit of bringing change makers together to share and learn from each other.
Catalyst really understands the transformative nature of collaboration.
It's also a platform that can give us new tools and resources.
Catalyst 2030 has put my work on steroids.
But most importantly, to come up with solutions that are practical, ways where we can really make things happen, because social entrepreneurs are doers.
Are you a catalyst? Join us to achieve the SDGs.
Thank you. Okay. So in a nutshell, Catalyst 2030 is really a movement for change makers and social innovators wanting to collaborate for us to be able to do more in the sector. Individually, I think we're all doing amazing things with the work that we're doing. But the realization is that we have to be able to work together so that we can really address systemic changes and so that we can touch more lives across SDGs and countries. So as of latest, we have 3,000 plus members, 2,000 member organizations, all wanting to really, work towards the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. It's been founded less than 3 years ago, but I think a lot of things have already been achieved by Catalyst 2030 because of the dynamism of the members themselves. So just to give you some more information, it's been founded by 4 leading social enterprise networks: Echoing Green, Skoll Foundation, Schwab Foundation, and Ashoka. And of course, we want to be able to localize action, right? So while we are a global movement, we have to ensure that grassroots are not left behind. So we do have regional chapters, local chapters. The next slide that I'm going to be showing you are the ones in green are the chapters in Asia Pacific. So as mentioned, if you have networks, I'm sure you do have a lot of networks in Asia Pacific, please do invite them as well to join Catalyst 2030. So Nepal, Sri Lanka is one of the most dynamic baby chapters that we have, with the leadership of Achala and Ishara, who are all also in the call. So definitely there's a lot of things that we're hoping to achieve together. As you know, this is actually part of the Catalyzing Change Week. This is probably the last Catalyzing Change Week session that we're having. But this is one of the flagship projects of Catalyst 2030. If you've missed the amazing sessions that we have had for the past 5 days, 6 days, we're going to be uploading the videos as well later. Yeah, I think I can also play this a little bit.
Welcome to Catalyzing Change Week. This year's Catalyzing Change Week is about solutions from the front lines by social innovators.
In 2022, Catalyst 2030 concentrated its efforts on bringing proximate leaders and frontline solutions to the forefront. Collaborations led by members from the Global South produced groundbreaking reports on climate and transforming education, with an emphasis on offering local solutions. We continued our mission to create an enabling environment for social entrepreneurs to flourish by initiating a letter to donors, signed by more than 1,200 social entrepreneurs and innovators. The Catalyst 2030 awards ceremony was spectacular, and the awards themselves welcomed by the private sector, governments, bio multilaterals and donors.
Catalyst 2030 as a movement is disruptive.
One of the best things I think that's come out of Catalyst 2030 so far is incredible collaboration across the ecosystem that just didn't exist before Catalyst came into being.
The thing I love most about Catalyst is that it's an open movement for social entrepreneurs around the world.
I'd encourage anyone who's looking to be more connected with their local communities around social development goals to come along to Catalysing Change Week.
Welcome to Catalysing Change Week.
Thanks, Achala, for this opportunity to speak about the work that we're doing in Catalyst 2030. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of my colleagues in Catalyst 2030 Secretariat, Jiru, our founder. Jiru, if you would like to share a few words also to our Sri Lanka members, Debbie, Brock, and I think Brian, my colleague Brian, who's heading the Africa chapter, and Sue, who's also with me in the Asia Pacific chapter. Guys, feel free to share your faces. I know it's a Saturday. Thanks for dropping by this session.
Hi. Hi. Really nice to hear what is happening, and thanks for being, having the session. And Brian, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Happy to be here and happy to support. I love to listen in and engage, and I look forward to this amazing session. Thank you so much, John and Jeru and the entire team. Debbie, over to you.
Super excited to have a new chapter and having you guys involved with Catalyst 2030. Sorry I'm not on camera, but congratulations.
And Sue, are you able to speak?
I think thank you very much. This is very exciting moment because, this is very unexpectedly we got global team as well here. So thank you very much. This is very encouraging for us, even though we are very new to Catalyst 2030, but this is a very good start for us with very nice motivation. So thank you, John, and thank you entire world team. So my name is Achala. I'm sure all of you know me since we work together very closely. I'm a co-founder of Good Market, and in the same time, I'm trying to help to collaborate and to create this Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka chapter in Sri Lanka as co-chair. So that's all about me. So let's move with our work today. So as John clearly explained about what is Catalyst 2030, let me just little bitly summary about give you summary about in local language, since we have some of local speaking community here. Catalyst 2030 කියලා කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම global movement එකක්, විශේෂයෙන්ම sustainable development goals achieve කරන්න අපි ගොඩක් වැඩ කරනවා, විශේෂයෙන් social enterprise, responsible businesses, change makers, මේ වගේ ගොඩාක් අය එකට එකතු වෙලා අපි විශේෂයෙන් ඕගොල්ලන් අපි වගේ අය මේ SDG goal achieve කරන්න මහන්සි වෙනවා, වැඩ කරනවා. අපි I think ඒ නිසා මුළු ලෝකෙම දැන් එකට එකතු වෙලා මේ business community එක, social entrepreneurs community එක, change makers community එක මේ ඔක්කොම එකතු වෙලා එක group එකක් හදනවා මුළු ලෝකෙටම පෙන්වන්න 2030 වෙනකොට අපි විශේෂයෙන්ම ව්‍යාපාරික ප්‍රජාව හැටියට අපිට ගොඩාක් දේවල් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඉතින් මේකේ වාසිය තමයි අපිට ලෝකේ යුරෝපයේ ඉන්න සවුත් ඇෆ්‍රිකා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ලතින් ඇමරිකන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට මේ හැමෝමත් එක්ක එකතු වෙන්න පුළුවන්, share කරන්න, learnings, experience, case studies study කරන්න විතරක් නෙමෙයි, අපිට අලුත් business අවස්ථා වැඩි කරගන්න, අදහස් මාරු කරගන්න තියෙන ලොකු network එකක්. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි අපි Catalyst 2030 කියලා කියන්නේ. So right, so last December, you all remember, maybe you all are here in this picture, we launched Sri Lanka chapter. It was very exciting moment when we tell everybody like we wanted to do this. We heard that there are so many good outcomes we got. Everybody said, hey, I'm also doing that. I'm also a social entrepreneur. I'm also responsible business. How we can get connect. So that's how we started with more than 40 members. So we had a very good objective when we are setting up our first meeting. This is what we got. Everybody said we are a social entrepreneurs, we are a responsible business, and maybe sometimes we are a change makers, volunteer groups. We do a lot of things, but we don't know what's happening around us. Shall we create a kind of like a catalyst system, or maybe a platform for us to get together and have a fruitful discussion? So that's our main objective. We set up it as our objective to getting and highlighting our small community around the country to to share their ideas, share their feedbacks through the Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka chapter. So we have three main goals to achieve. So one is we want our members, our entrepreneurs, our change makers to follow and learn about sustainable development goals. And also we want them to understand about how we can achieve, how we can commit it through our businesses to achieve these sustainable development goals. And in the same time, we wanted to learn each other, we wanted to share each other. That's why we set up this our coaching, mentoring, and acceleration program. We want everyone to learn. And at the same time, as a second goal, we have already set up our curated system through Good Market. We have a very good curation system. We all are always going through a Good Market application and review process. We always trying to meet these standards and become a social entrepreneur or a responsible businesses. So we're going to continuously do that. We're going to share, and we're going to invite all of other people also to come and get curate with us and highlight their story. And in the same time, we have our open marketplace every Saturday in Colombo. So there we always meet our customers, we share their ideas, because these customers are very special to us. They're very conscious. They keep asking questions. We wanted to change our country economic system to a good for people and good for the planet kind of culture, which is we always say is a responsible economy. We need to create in Sri Lanka. So that's where we're getting customers every day to Saturday market. So this marketplace actually became a kind of like a very good platform hub for us to meet our consumer and have a discussions and have dialogues and have create our actions. So that's what we have already created. So we will definitely continue with our Sri Lanka chapter journey. And in the same time, we will promote our incubator shops, because incubator shop is there for us to slowly develop our supply chains. And the same time, whatever the earnings, we are going to reinvest on our community to do a lot of more goods. And in the same time, the networking, because when we launched Sri Lanka chapter, we don't want to only be in Sri Lanka. We wanted to be within the Asian community, and at the same time with the global community. So as a small country, as a Sri Lanka, we wanted to share our stories all to the globe. That's why we wanted to keep network with everyone. So these are the kind of like our set goals to go. But during the time, if we wanted to change these goals, we can do as a collective. But our main goal is achieve SDG through our business activities. And when we work now within the Good Market curation, we have more than 1,400 businesses already. They got curated from us. And at the same time, we have more than 40 members already got Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka chapter membership. So when we are really analyzing about all our businesses, all our organizations, we have few, similar, I would say, similar characteristics. So these are the kind of like a characteristics we always share. Sometimes I heard there are some people even not got the membership from us. They keep asking from me, hey, Achala, what do you mean by sustainable business? How I can set up a sustainable business? So these are the kind of like a learnings, and these are the kind of like a lessons we learn throughout our journeys to create our sustainable business models. So normally when we create our business, we always think about environment. So we always are very responsible on our business operations. We are working towards sustainable business operations. We always trying to work hard to protect our biodiversity, our water, and then our energy use. That's why we are going to launch our carbon zero standards. So we all are working towards to create environmental responsible businesses. And in the same time, we all are talk about how we can create impact on our society, on our community. So this is another feature of our businesses. And in the same time, we talk about economic values, new economic story, which is good for people and planet. So that's why we always talk about our responsible businesses. And in the same time, as business community in Sri Lanka, we always talk about how we can think about our consumers' well-being. When we produce anything, we always care about where our food come from, who's actually contributing to ingredients, and where our ingredients sourcing. We are always giving these information to customers to know. So that's a kind of like a speciality of our community. And in the same time, we are very ethical. When we promote ourselves, we always share about our story, and we always share about our behind people who are with us, who are the people who are through with us in our journey. So our information are very open. That's why we always call us as ethical community. And also at the same time, we work with governance, we work with digitalization. So these are the kind of like a sustainable kind model. At the moment, we are adapting to our businesses in Sri Lanka within these 60 members and within the Good Market community. So if anyone wanted to know what is exactly sustainable business model, this is not exactly, but this is what we are trying to do here. So I want to share a few very good examples. When we talk about regenerative agriculture, when we talk about farming, so many our community members came and said, I want to do regenerative agriculture, I want to do organic agriculture. So I thought I earlier, when I'm planning this presentation, I thought I want to share this video with you all. This is a few minutes video, but I'm sure you will enjoy how we are doing regenerative farming agriculture in Sri Lanka.
One of our main goals at Sunrise Farm has been to show a working model and an experience for people to come and see how actually easy it is to farm without any of the chemicals, and what a giant crop you can also produce. So we do a lot of things to look after soils, because healthy soils produce healthy plants. And as you walk around, I think you'll have that experience to see all these plants doing so well. Also, we're always looking for alternative crops. Mostly what we see in Sri Lanka around this area is tea. But whereas tea exists now, the possibility of so many other crops is there. Also, I want to emphasize our compost recipe as being a very important source for fertilizing the land.
mean, this is one of a good example for us to learn about organic agriculture or regenerative agriculture. So as a community, I mean, Sunrise Farm also will be one of our member, but in the same time, they also wanted to share their learnings with our team and the Catalyst 20 Sri Lanka chapter team. And also not only them, we wanted to share this knowledge to entire country, to entire people to learn more and do more organic farming or regenerative farming. So this is the one example. And in the same time, we are working as ethical fashion collective as well within our community. So hope you all know Lonali and entire her team, not only her, there are so many other members. They are keep working on to open their supply chains to the consumers. They always talk about who made their clothes. They are committed about keep happy their workers, keep happy their community, and also they wanted to give the share opportunity, fair trade among their communities. That's what we call about ethical fashion collective in Sri Lanka. They are also part of Catalyst 2030 team. So this is about their story little bit.
We stand together, we build together, we create together for the prosperity of our home. This is our magical spirit of endurance that we share with you.
Right. We saw how we are doing organic agriculture or regenerative agriculture. Same time, we saw how we are doing our ethical businesses through our craft or cloth industry or garment industry. And in the same time, we talk about ecotourism in Sri Lanka a lot because we are committed as community. We wanted to protect our biodiversity and in the same time our wildlife. So there are so many other members who represent Sri Lanka chapter. They come with this ecotourism background. So they do a lot of campaigns in Sri Lanka. So we can even learn from them. They are willing to share their stories as well. And also within the Good Market or Catalyst 2030 chapter, Sri Lanka chapter, we can see there are many responsible businesses. They always wanted to share their values. When they are creating their food, they always think about their community. When they are doing their craft, they always committed on protecting environment or maybe coming up with upcycle or recycle solutions. So as a community, we all are trying to do our best to protect our environment and people. And in the same time, we work with a lot of change makers in the Sri Lanka. So there are so many people that are trying to work towards different social or environmental issues. Some are working towards protecting our ocean. Some are working on how to find a solution for plastic. We are creating a lot of alternative solutions. And in the same time, I know there's a farm called Amiron. They keep working on how they can create we call it animal husbandry, responsible animal husbandry. If not, I would say free range farm in Sri Lanka. So they're very committed about to raise their birds with free range practices, and in the same time they share their values, they share their stories to other farmers also to adapt some of their experience and practices. So likewise, as a Sri Lanka community, we do a lot. We do a very responsible practices in Sri Lanka. So we wanted to continue our best practices, not only to make our business more profitable, more sustainable, but we wanted to be example to other people also to copy us or maybe adapt our experience or maybe share our experience to create a more valuable in the country. So this is all about Sri Lanka chapter, little bit, but we have to do a lot because we are only now more than 40 members. We wanted to get more members because we know there are so many other people around us. They're doing such a good job, but they are not highlighted. So as a group, we will get all of these people into a one platform. We will get them to work more towards our goals and in the same time to achieve sustainable development goals in the Sri Lanka. Then in that way, we can be a proud partner to Catalyst 2030 global team. And in the same time, I have a very wonderful two case studies here. One study actually from one of our Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka chapter committee member. She's Udara Ratnayaka. She's the founder of Green Care Organic. She has a wonderful organic farm. Udara, I think over to you. Please share your story with our community. In that way, they will learn about your journey, and at the same time, they will learn about how they can develop their business with your sum of experience.
All right, Achala, thank you so much. And I warmly welcome all of you. All of you are in the world and all of you are in Sri Lanka, my colleagues. So let's start our journey, how to develop a sustainable business and what is our roadmap to develop sustainable business. Second slide, Achala. All right. Roadmap to develop a sustainable business, how we can develop a sustainable business and how we can go to the road without any hassles. I can't say without any hassle, but I can say it's kind of a journey. So let's learn about what is the journey there. So first one is positive impact of your businesses, how we can positively impact into our business. First of all, not only others, not only our stakeholders, not only our customers, we have to think about how we should be positive enough to impact to our business. So first point is positive social and environment impact. When it's come to sustainable business, my journey, we always think about how we can socially responsible and how we can environmentally responsible and how we can impact today. So you can design your product sustainably. Always we can design our product sustainably if we are going to a sustainable journey, and we have to think about at the beginning. Raise awareness among your customers, which is very important because we are doing a sustainable business, which is very hard and very hassle enough because we have to think about our product, our quality, and our environment, our people, planet, everything. Surrounding everyone. So these issues and these things we have to give awareness to our customers. This is what we are doing, and these are the difficulties we are facing through our journey. So my second point is identify your stakeholders, which is very important because through our journey we have to identify our stakeholders, how they can develop, and because they are the one who always with us throughout our journey. Identify the key stakeholders. After that, we have to identify who are our key stakeholders and what each stakeholders cares about. What are the cares about? How they are think about our businesses and how they are giving impact to our business. Then sustainable strategies will help to achieve our goals. Always we have to think about what are the strategies we have to use as though it will be a sustainability strategies or business wise strategies, how we can develop strategies to achieve our goals. What general areas you want to focus on, who you will need to involve your sustainability efforts. Example, what are the materials you want to develop? Example, when we are talking about a sustainable business and sustainability journey, we have to think about what are the materials and who are working with us and what is the environment impact we are using that material to our business. We have to think all those issues. Then other point is what activities will support your business. Using sustainable materials, also we have to get our certificate. We have to get our certificates and other relevant documentary done, because we are saying our business is sustainable and we are doing a sustainable business, we are going through a sustainable business, but our customers always they wanted to double check with us. We all are in a sustainable business journey, our Sri Lankan chapter and our business colleagues, we all are with us and we all are in a sustainable journey. Then always we are facing our customers are asking what is the certificate you have, how you are telling your business is sustainable. Then the point is we have to prove this is what we are doing and this is what the ethical business we are doing and this is our sustainable journey. So we need those proofs and certificates and other relevant things to show. Then finally, how you will measure your efforts and understand your impact. You have to think about yourself and ask what are the measurements and what are the things you have to measure and understand your impact to a business. That you can put some numbers and goals and activities. These are the activities, these are the goals we have to achieve. Also, we can plan out. This is the thing we have to achieve throughout our business, and according to that we can plan. All right, these are the 5 points I wanted to discuss. Then I will let you all know how I can apply for Green Care this sustainable roadmap. All right. So I'll explain Green Care journey a little bit. Green Care Organic was found, an idea came across my mother's hobby. So she always used to grow all organic fruits and vegetables in our home garden. We used to eat organic all the time. So I can say organic and carbonic vagawa in Sinhalese. You all know, always now we are talking and we can hear carbonic, organic. So this organic food and fruits and vegetables we used to eat long time back, not recently. So then I thought in 2016, I was talking to one of my friends about my mother's hobby, because both me and my friends attached to SD department in a leading multinational company. We both are attached to SD Sustainable Development Department. So I used to talk about my mother's hobby, how we have eaten organic food, and how she used to grow, and how she giving impact growing that fruits and vegetables. So then he told me that, okay, you can go and why you are not developing this idea further? You can go and meet the wonderful lady Achala. She's doing good market and those sustainable businesses and organic agriculture. You can find more organic things every Saturday in Sri Lanka Good Market. So you can meet her. Then I think Achala also remembers. Suddenly I called her and I went and I met her at the Good Market, and I told my idea only. This is the idea only I have. I haven't done anything about organic business or anything about this Green Care journey. This is my idea. Then she gave a wonderful idea. What are the resources you have? That's how we have developed this business. Then I said, okay, I like to develop in a very different way. I like to grow something different, not fruits and vegetables. We started from a small gotukola leaf. Then she told me that you can develop gotukola tea. Then first of all, though now we are like doing organic fruits and vegetables in Sri Lanka, and we have 2 shops in Chitrala and Colombo 6 and Kalavatta, and we have so many other outlets we are providing, and out of the country also we are exporting some of our vegetables. But we started from small gotukola leaf and we developed a gotukola tea. This is how we have started our journey, and I will explain further now where we are. Okay, our positive impact. We always use sustainable practices to grow our fruits and vegetables. When it's come to organic farming, our farm is in Anamadua Putlam area. It's always, we always think about our environment, our animal and our weeds and everything, how we can develop our farming methods. We always, we are control union certified organic farm. We always using our organic practices according to our certificate rules and regulations, and the impact of the environment and surrounding, and we always think about our surrounding as well, not only animal, not only people. We always think about the small leaves and plants and roots and everything. We always think about when we are farming. Example, also we have a flexi hours. We always think about our people. We have example now, lots of ladies are working with us. Those ladies can send their children to the school and they can work, they can come and work for us, and they can leave early to pick their school. Because as a mother, I know we wanted to work, but we don't have time because we have to raise our children. We have to do our household things and everything, but still we love to work. So we are raise flexi hours in our business. In my business, they can come and work and they can leave early. They can do whatever they want at home and their children as well. So those are the small things we are using in our business, and how we can giving impact to our people. Then we are maintaining our customers. When we are talking about our customers, we are all the customers, almost everyone, those are with us since 2016. You all can see my parents at the Good Market, because my father, he's doing some other, he's attached to government ministry as well, but still he's coming and he loved to do Good Market. He loved to come Good Market because of my mother, because of my family. So he's also coming and doing Good Market very open-minded heart, because he wanted to keep our customers, because those customers with us 2016. Because we are maintaining very healthy relationship with them. We are catering our products to a niche market. We are not providing our product to a mass market. We have very healthy niche market, and we have a very good communication system with them during the COVID-19 and during other economic problems when we have faced in Sri Lanka. But still we deliver, because we know we are delivering their weekly veggies to them, and we have a very good communication system with them. Next slide, please. All right. So our stakeholders, when we are talking about our stakeholders, our business, and we are maintaining, we are running a family owned company now, because as I told, we are sending our products to out of the country as well. So it's a company now. So we are running a family owned business. So we don't have a huge stakeholder holders, but still we have few, and we are maintaining them very nicely, and we have a very healthy relationship with them. And as I told you, we always, since at the beginning, we are using paper bags, and we are using all the sustainable practices to deliver our products, and we are giving out always sustainable and papers, and the impact, because it's giving the impact to the environment, because we see in Sri Lanka, we can see lots of huge mountains of garbages, and we are facing huge issues because of the garbage. So we are practicing these small things when we are doing sustainable business, and you all can think about when you are doing safe. Next. Right. So you can see, I wanted to show a small, I mean, a few pictures of our farm. You all can see, because this is one area. As I told you, we started from the gotukola leaf. Still, we are running our gotukola business because it's our heart, and we know where we are started from. And this is one of our shops. We are running 2 shops at the moment in Colombo area, and we are running a delivery system also all over the country, island-wide. Our products we are delivering. So I wanted to let you all know, when we are practicing and when we are doing a sustainable business, we have to think about few things actually first, not a major things, not big things, not huge process. You have to think about what is your business and how you can run your business, and what is the impact you are giving to the others when you are running your business. That is small areas we follow as a Green Care. We are following those areas, and also we are not compete with anyone. We are not competing, and we are decreasing our quality of the products. We always think about the quality, and we are maintaining the quality high. Also, I wanted to let you all know, each and every product and quality check is done by my mother and my father, and most of the time both of them are doing the quality checks. Each and every vegetable, each and every fruit, they are doing, and almost all the products going through their eyes, and then only we are checking and we are giving to our customers. Also, we are running a very good, as I told you, we are running a very good, healthy customer relationship, because if someone is telling, because when it's come to organic, if some customers are coming and telling us they are giving these products to maybe the cancer patients and maybe small children, and so if someone is coming and telling us we are giving these products to a cancer patient, we are not charging any rupee from them, because we are giving free of charge our products to them, because we don't, as a pledge, we are not charging we are not charging for patients. And if someone has a disease and if he wanted to use, if someone is, doctor is recommending you have to eat organic fruits and vegetables, because in Sri Lanka, all the people, they can't eat organic, and because they are thinking organic is expensive. That is not the thing, but they are thinking, and but we are giving free of charge if it is come to, because lots of parents are coming. Lots of parents are coming and purchasing from us, so we are giving 100% attention to our product quality because of them. All right, so that is our story, that is our journey. You all can ask any questions after the session. We are giving Q&A session as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dara. It is fantastic story and case study for all of us to learn. And not only learn, actually, we can share a lot with Dara. We can work together to create a better country, better economy. So, and also I have another very, very good case study. This is actually more service-oriented, I mean, the change makers. So Ishara is here. He's also the co-chair of Sri Lanka chapter. So Ishara, I know you are in a funeral. I'm really sorry, because it's not right for us, for you to come and even talk. But you said no, I want to do that. So I want you to share about one and what is one, and I want everybody to know that how we can, as change makers, how we can achieve SDG sustainable development goals.
Okay, hi everybody, good evening to everyone. Welcome to all, especially the people from around the world and all the new participants from Sri Lanka. So currently I'm in a car, so that's why, pardon me with the blur area and this surrounding of mine. So, so my side of the story is why we started one. So basically half of my life I spent in Singapore. So I studied and lived in Singapore. So I wanted to implement things that I have learned there while I was there in my country. So when I came to Sri Lanka, I wanted to do something different and wanted to make change, especially in the mindset and also the people's thinking pattern. So as a result, with people like Achala and few more other professionals, I started one. So one is a voluntary group where we try to motivate and also educate people with the sustainable developments and also what is happening in the world than in Sri Lanka. So most of the people in Sri Lanka now, of course, they are very open to the social media and all that, so they know what is happening. But earlier it wasn't the case. So with this one team, we always try to start with children, kids, school leavers, to see whether we can do a change in their thinking pattern and how to innovate things. So innovative ideas, innovative projects, we help help them with that. And also we recently we started a talk show under the name of Gugagahaya Kata. We do it also at the Good Market on every Saturday to help people to come up, to educate people in various topics. So every week we have a different topic. So basically we try to promote vocational training. Then we try to promote IT education, and also we talk about road safety. So a lot of topics which is related to ourselves, which is not really spoke on media. And also as a team, we represent one team and we go on mass media as well, on TV, radio, and other media channels like newspapers to speak more about this stuff. So basically what we want to do is we want to become the voice for the voiceless in Sri Lanka and make sure we make a difference in the country. So we don't want to stay at home and make a difference on WhatsApp or on Facebook, but we wanted to go to the ground and we want to make that change by ourselves. So I think we believe that small team can do a change. You don't have to have a bigger team to do that. So it's about your vision and what you do and how you do it and with whom you do it. So that's about it, about one. So we want to make sure that in Sri Lanka, it's one nation, one people, one Sri Lanka for everybody, a place everyone can live, every religion, race, regardless of race, religion, and ethnic groups. So that's what we believe. So along with that, we wanted to make sure that people don't expect things for free, but people start work for themselves and make themselves sustainable as individuals, especially. Right now, as a country, we do a lot of charity, which is nothing wrong with that. But again, with that, so many people take advantage and they don't really want to do anything new. So what we want is to promote things like businesses, uh, agriculture, can be anything that they can do by themselves rather than giving it free. So we want the government to promote jobs, what you call the self-sustainable jobs that they can learn and do by themselves. So sustainability is very important in Sri Lanka. It's a key topic right now because we are going through a financial crisis, but we have come up with, actually we came out from the financial crisis earlier than we expected. We are still in the run, but if we work together, if we think differently, I think we can come out very soon and become a developed country rather than being a developing country like in the past few decades. So again, I thank everyone, especially Atala, getting me on board on this 2030. And also, I would love to ask all the Sri Lankans also to be part of this, and most of the most of the people who are here right now, to participate actively and help each other to build our network globally as well as locally, and what to do and think about things to do about the country's development and also self-development and also what we can do globally as human beings. So
Thank
that's
you.
about it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for your thoughts and your activities in Sri Lanka. I know it creates a lot of impacts among the government sector, policy level, and also volunteer-based level. So as a change maker, thanks to, and it's a great privilege to work with you. Right. So
Thank
we
you
are
very much.
actually according to the time plan because I am very committed, concerned about our timing. So we left 5 minutes for our questions. I know since we all are in Sri Lanka, we all are working together, we can always contact everybody and ask questions. But still, if you are in Asia or if you are in globally, if you wanted to ask anything from us, please, we have now very active Facebook page called Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka chapter. Please go and like and please share some of our stories because we try to share one of every member's story. And also we are planning series of training coming actually on end of May to reorganize our community, rebuild our businesses as business committed business community in Sri Lanka. So we plan a lot of programs. So we want everyone to connect and work with us. So I like to open to our members. If they have any questions, please ask. We want to get 1 or 2 questions to now at the moment I can answer, or maybe Udara or Ishara can answer. If there is anything, please raise your hands and then I can admit them. You are welcome to answer any questions in any language. Please, yeah, Tilini. Hi, Tilini.
Hi, Achala. Hello. Good
Hi.
evening to all of you. it's really nice to see the Sri Lankan chapter has been launched and been in Sri Lanka. It's such a great initiative towards this sustainable future. So what my question is, yes, I'm also, as Ishara said, it's all about taking your journey forward, your vision forward. Doesn't matter how many are there, as long as you are there with your vision. So I am more into education. I recently spoke in Catalyst 2030 as well. I was in a panel at the Catalyst 2030, and also I recently was a panelist in Qatar STEM Summit as well. So I'm more into education side, Achala. So being away in Sri Lanka for almost 13 years, I saw how they are creating a knowledge-based economy. So I have a lot of experience in that aspect, and I wanted to do something to Sri Lanka over here to bring a new change into the field of education. So I am at the process of, how challenging our education is, and it's very difficult to introduce something new to the existing system, to put something inside, it's something new, which is out of the curriculum. So, but yes, there are so many challenges, but I don't want to stop from taking my vision forward. So my question is now, I'm trying to develop an informal program to students where they are going to do STEM program, but with sustainable competences. So SDGs in their mind, So STEM and sustainable skills together to bring entrepreneurial skills to them. So I would like to know whether do you have do you have anyone within this community, the Sri Lankan chapter, who are into education? Because I would love to get connected, and I'm at the moment I'm also working. We are trying to, I'm trying to get hold of this very young STEM entrepreneur who's really working very hard also in the country, and he's a very young, very brilliant guy. And he's also here with us, Deepana. So likewise, so we would like to see how we can build a network, who are into education. And I do understand there are so many business related opportunities over here, but it is totally different when it comes to educational context. So do you have anyone within the Sri Lankan chapter who we can focus ourselves into educational side, and we can get a lot of, we can work together, to bring that that mindset to our children, so there is, because I know in school, I'm a secondary school teacher as well at the moment, and I'm currently getting ready to study my PhD as well with sustainable integrated STEM side. So I would like to know, Achala, how you can give me some kind of a link towards this part. Like, do we have anyone, or I mean, how we can do it? Thanks, Achala.
Yeah, for sure, Tilini. There are few groups that I can introduce to you, because since initially Catalyst 2030, because we got a lot of a business community here. That's why you can see, business commitment is there.
Yeah.
But there are some other groups who are working towards for children's education and developing, a school curriculum. There are a lot of groups like that for sure. Like Voiceless Foundation is there, and also very very recently Chile is launched. And there are a lot of, they are working with private schools and the government schools and the policymakers. So I'm very happy to share their contact numbers and the links, and they are also part of the Catalyst 2030 Sri Lanka chapter, but still they are not here today because they are still in, because since we are very new, it's really nice to see 23 members here, right? Still actually we wanted to get, how things are, when we launch things, it's very hard to get people, even especially in Vesak Day. but still we wanted to get other people also. So I'm sure definitely we will share. And in the same time, as a Good Market co-founder, we do a lot of children's program. Definitely we can even link you to them, and in that way you can even link with some of government school principals and also policy makers. In that way you will be able to work with them. And in the same time, I saw a message from Debbie. She's I'm trying to open it. Okay. She's saying maybe I'm going to open. Yeah, please reach out to you, and I will share the information on the system learning working group with educators and
Social entrepreneurs.
Yes,
And
of
youth
course.
engagement initiative, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie, yeah.
Please, you can personally message her and share your email addresses. I'm sure she will be able to help you to connect.
Yes.
So I will definitely share some of my contacts with you. So we want all of them to be a good, Catalyst 20 Sri Lanka chapter. It's no matter Good Market, no matter what, because as a one community, we wanted to develop ourselves as one team. So you can see going forward, there will be a lot of, good outcomes will come.
Yes, thank you so
Also,
much,
I
Asha.
wanted to add one more thing, Ashala. Tilini, if you wanted to express yourself and your idea through higher education, I mean, through university students, you can reach out to me, because my sister is she's a lecturer and she's a head of marketing at KIU University. It's a university. They are working with University Grant Commission, and the DPU education system also she's working with some other area. So if you like to express your idea to higher education in Sri Lanka, so you can reach me. I will check where we can help to express your idea.
Thank you, Dilhara. I think I met your sister at Good Market once, because I'm a very good customer with your at your store in Good Market.
Then
So I
it's
know your
easy.
mom.
All
Yes,
right.
I know your mom and dad so well. Yes, it's nice to
That's
see
what
you.
I told you. You all are not seeing me, but you all are seeing my parents. So you can reach out to my sister, so she will help you out. All right.
Lovely.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so
Share
much.
your email addresses. So we are exactly on time. So thank you so much for all of you to share your ideas and even spending time with us here. It's very valuable, and it's very a privilege for us to getting all of you here. So this is just the beginning. This is not the what we have already. There are some good points, but still we have a lot of works to do here in Sri Lanka. So as a community, we'll do our best, because we wanted to achieve sustainable development goals as a private sector, private businesses, private change makers, because we don't want to leave only government to do all of these things. As a valuable citizens, we have a huge role to play. So let's work together. This 40 members is there as very committed members, but still we have a responsibility to spread our words, get more community, and help them to thrive through their businesses, and at the same time creating more impact to people and the environment and the achieving development goals. So thank you very much for spending time. Special thanks to John. John, thank you so much, because you created this Zoom and then the technical support for us, and at the same time Asia Pacific team and also the global team, Indonesia, I saw even in I think African community, and the global community. Thank you so much for your time spending with us. So I'm going to wrap up this. If you have any questions, please send us through WhatsApp or maybe through social media or Facebook. We are happy to answer. Hi, Debbie. Thank you so much for your message.
Thank you all. Great session. Congratulations.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats,
Bye.
Achala.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye. All the best. Take care.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Good night. Bye.